Hello everyone, I am Josh, and welcome to part 2 of this Sims 3 house building video. So, in part 1, I did all the building on this house. It's quite a large house. It's called Riverview Mansion because A, it's a mansion, and because B, it's in Riverview, so I couldn't think of a more appropriate name. This house is 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, and it costs 670,000 simoleons in the end. And it took me about 7 hours to build in real time, which is why this is a 2-part house build. So this part is just all the furnishing. That's all it is. It's just furnishing, I think. Maybe a few other things. Like right here, I'm just doing a few other. That's an example of a few other things, but mainly furnishing. While I've been giving my introduction, you can see that we've actually done quite a bit to the kitchen already. The kitchen is pretty nice. I'm not looking at the kitchen right now, but that's not important. I can still talk about it. I can do what I want. The kitchen's pretty nice. It has 2 fridges and a nice center island, which you'll see. It looks pretty classy. Here we are in the kitchen once again. We have this nice kind of white floor. It's a very clean look, I guess. It's very light and airy, which I think is nice. It's not like dark and depressing or anything. It's kind of bright, and it's certainly not modern. I mean, it's got it's a traditional kind of style kitchen, because that's kind of the theme of this house, is kind of a traditional look and feel. It's not really modern in any way, but I think it looks good. So you can see the kitchen is mostly done at this point. I'm just putting lights and other things around the house as I do it. I kind of just move around all over the place sometimes. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the mind of past me. Who knows what I was thinking about? But you can see some nice whatever you call those things. Thingamabobs. They're Jesus Christ, they're bar stools. Don't know why that was so hard to say. But yeah, bar stools. Nice. There's some bar stools there by the counter, and there's this nice little table here that's kind of a nice little eating area, I guess. So if Sims wanted to eat in the kitchen as opposed to the formal dining room, there's plenty of options for them, which is always good. So yeah, we're pretty much done with the kitchen here. I'm just going to put in a few details and things of that nature, some lighting, and also, of course, some mats on the floor, because I always do that. And I also have a nice little rug under that table, which I quite like. It kind of looks like a bullseye kind of thing, which you'll see in a second. There it is. Not really, but yeah, I like the rings kind of around it, but whatever. So that's the kitchen done. Now we get to move on to the formal dining room, which has a nice fireplace and this kind of wood paneling thing going on. This color scheme in the room is blue and green, and here we are doing the flooring. This is the wood floor that goes throughout the house, so it's kind of this nice light colored wood floor. I think it's quite nice. There's the the dining room table, sorry, and we also have these nice leather chairs at either end. So now we have a blue leather chairs at the ends of the table, and then these nice green chairs that kind of match the walls in the middle. And there's also a china cabinet there, which you might have just seen, and also just expanding the windows, so there's plenty of natural light flowing into the room, I guess. Otherwise it's kind of depressing. You don't want to be depressed while you're eating dinner. You want it to be nice and bright and airy and interesting. I don't know how, I guess windows make things interesting, because you can look out them and see the world, see things, hopefully not people hiding in your backyard, but you'd see things. There's a matching blue couch that goes with the blue chairs, and also a nice large plant in the corner there, which is quite nice. And I also put some other thingamajiggies in the room. So there's a little plant there. Who knows what's going on the wall over there. I think I put a painting on it. Also, I do put a fountain out front. That's part of the distraction. Like, oh yeah, just do it in the dining room. They're like, oh wait, I should put a fountain out front. Let's go do that. Back to the dining room, and who knows what else I have to do next. Anyway, I think we're almost done with the dining room though. I put a bookshelf in the corner here, a smaller one. There it is, and a nice rug, hopefully, at some point soon. There's the rug, and it looks pretty good. I like it. It's a nice cozy little room, and it's a good formal dining room. So now we're moving on to the study, which is even smaller. It's just kind of a nice little room. It has some bookshelves, a little desk, that kind of stuff. So you can see there's a nice bookshelf. I kind of mixed it up a bit so it looks kind of interesting. You have the different one in the center. I also put some shelves over here, just by putting some normal shelves kind of in nice rows there, and then with the bookshelves on either side. And there's the fancy executive style desk thing, and a nice chair, and also just changing the color of the curtains there slightly. And and I put in some questionable chairs. I don't know how I feel about the pattern on those chairs. I think they're kind of interesting, I guess. It kind of Adds a pop of color into the room, I suppose. Otherwise, it's very beige, I guess. But, interesting pattern there. But anyway, there's a portrait of some man, and I think we're almost done. I put in some stuff on the shelves. There's a giant alarm clock thing there, and a candle, and the yellow horse makes a return. Yeah, like a couple years ago, I used to put that yellow horse in every single one of my Sims 3 houses, and it's back. It's in this house. I don't know if my last Sims 3 house had it. I think it might have. I don't know. Anyway, here we're doing the entrance atrium thing, which has this fancy wood paneling. I do change the color of it, but the wall material stays the same. And I just put a bunch of lighting and stuff. There's the garage, the car in the garage there, which the garage is a weird shape. So, like, unless they can turn the car, like, perfect 90 degrees in that small space to fit it in, it doesn't fit too well, but it's alright, It doesn't really matter because Sims don't use garages anyway. It's there kind of for the looks to have, like, a garage for a car or something. But anyway, that's the living room here. I just put that lighting. And the piano is going to be kind of in that little area by the back door. So here's the living room. We have this nice fireplace. I also put in a bunch of leather couches. I think 3, not chairs, couches. There we go. And I make them green and yellow, which is actually a preset color they already had. But I liked it. It just looked cool. The green and yellow. Also, there's a train set in the playroom. If you just saw that there. But yeah, you'll see that in a moment. Also, there's a pool table in the bonus room there as well. Fun fact. Also, some doors there. And come on, can we just get back to the living room? Come on, past Josh. Get your act together. Okay, we're back in the living room. Good news. Doing the wallpaper here, just kind of making it look a little more interesting. Changing the rug color. And also, there's the couch colors. So you can see it has that green. I think it looks kind of interesting. I don't know. Also putting a stone wall here just kind of as an accent. And I also, since the TV gets kind of cut off by the fireplace, I tried to make it look built in by making it out of wood. I don't know if I succeeded, but it looks alright. The TV part itself doesn't get cut off. It's just like the bottom part of the frame. So, it looks alright. We also got these fancy little side tables with some lamps on them. And a grandfather clock, of course, because that's just... It's just every mansion should have a grandfather clock, I feel like. It's just like it's a sign of fanciness, I feel like. I don't know, it's just cool. There's also a painting there, mostly some architectural prints on the wall. And also these nice little sofa tables that kind of just go behind the couches, That's what they do, they're sofa tables, so they go behind the sofas, Makes sense, very aptly named. Good naming choice by whoever named them that. I don't know who named them that. I don't know. I think that's the name that they have. I think they're sofa tables, right? I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much the living room done. I'm going to put in some details, of course. I also put a little pond in there by the back door. So I kind of move the piano around so it faces the other way. And I made it white because for some reason, I feel like white pianos are classier than black ones. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think like the white piano just looks fancy. I don't know. But yeah, there's the white piano. I also put in a little coffee table there. We have some ottomans. And here I'm just putting in the details. I got a little fish bowl and also some sunflowers, which I thought were nice. So I'm going to whip those out any moment. I don't know what's taking me so long. Come on. There you go. Beautiful sunflowers. Yay for sunflowers. So there you go. There's the living room done. This is a little sitting area by the fountain. Not the fountain. The water feature, whatever you want to call it. There's also a Tiffany lamp there, which I think is nice. So you can just sit there and stare into the depths of the very, very shallow pond, So, sure. Cool. Contemplate the meaning of life in those chairs. Those are very, very impactful chairs in a Sim's life. I don't know, I'm just making things up. Also here behind the wall that kind of separates the atrium from the hallway, I have a couple tapestries. Is it tapestries or tapestries? I don't know, I feel like it's tapestry. It's tapestry, isn't it? There's nice tapestries, and here's where I changed the trim color on the walls there to white because it just kind of looks better. And yeah, so also the flooring throughout the whole entrance area is this nice marble, which you can see is on the floor. That looks pretty nice. I also put these large paintings on either side, just kind of make it seem really grand and kind of cool. There's also a little mat there under the front door, of course. And yeah, also some curtains, and just to kind of make it look nice and fancy. I think one of the problems I tend to have when I build mansions is I don't make the entrances very fancy. Like, I just kind of use normal house entrances. But for this one, I really wanted it to have a really impactful entrance. So, like, when you walk into the house, you have this, like, really tall ceiling, and you can kind of see all the different levels, and it's just cool. It's just cool. So that was the idea. Anyway, here at the very bottom, I end up putting a statue. I go through a few different ones until I settle on the one I like. The final one I choose is a fish. I actually was going to do a tree originally, but the problem with the tree is that when it went nighttime, the tree turned black, even though there's lights down there anyway. I don't know, the tree adopted outdoor lighting, which looks bad at night, so I decided to just go for the statue. Or the sculpture, really, it's a sculpture. Which you'll see later on. I don't know when I change it, but I go with some fishes. So it looks nice. Anyway, this is the upstairs landing here. You can see it's putting in some details and stuff. All that kind of good things. All those kind of good things. Back down here, you can see the black tree at nighttime. It just looks bad. So I went with that statue, but it was way too small. So I ended up going for the fish sculpture, which there it is. Beautiful. So what's really cool about it is that top fish is actually just at the right height, so when you walk in the house, like that's the thing you see there, just like peeking up above the floor level, which is kind of cool. So, it's perfect because it's higher than a normal floor, like wall height, so it can't fit in a normal room. It has to have the tall ceiling, which is nice. So that's why it worked well in this space. Here I'm just changing the color of the stairs, so they kind of just match, and, like who wants to use a stair that's an ugly color, No one wants to use a stair that's an ugly color. It's just such a bummer, it's really a bummer. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. So here is the first bathroom in the house. The first of 5 full bathrooms. All 5 bathrooms are pretty much the same when it comes to fixtures and fittings and colors. They're all very similar, except for the master bathroom, which is obviously unique because it's the master bathroom. Therefore, it should be fancier than all others. But yeah, so this bathroom is pretty simple. You have the tub shower combination, you have the sink, you have the toilet. It wouldn't be a bathroom without a toilet, really, so you'd hope it'd have that. And yeah, it's a bathroom. There's not much to say about it other than that it's a bathroom. Right now, moving on to, I think I'm moving on to a bedroom. So this is the first guest bedroom on the first floor. So there's 2 guest bedrooms on the first floor. The second floor has another guest bedroom, 2 kids' rooms, and the master bedroom. So it's a total of 6, quite a lot. And there's a lot of room in this house. Like you could easily fit a household of 8 Sims, and I guess if you mod the game, you could fit more than 8 Sims in this house if you really want to. If you want 8 bedrooms, like so each, like 1 Sim per bedroom, you could probably find space. I think like if you use the playroom as a bedroom and like the bonus room as a bedroom, you could easily like make it 8 bedroom house, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, I didn't want to do that because I wanted to have other rooms, because just 8 bedrooms seems a little excessive to me, so I went with 6. Anyway, this bedroom has some nice kind of red colors going on. It has some interesting patterns on the wall and the bedspread and that little ottoman at the end of the bed, which I thought looked kind of cool. And it's just a nice color scheme. I like it. It has a balcony, of course. And yeah, so that's that bedroom done. Now moving on to the other guest bedroom here, which is kind of goes for I don't know, it's like a turquoisey, tealish, greenish, grayish color. It's a weird color scheme. You'll see. So you have this nice bed there. And the wallpaper's kind of a gray bluish greenish thing. There's like gray blue with some green involved. The green is kind of there for a little accent. And there's the carpet, which I don't know, what color would you describe that carpet as? I guess it's kind of a teal color. Maybe like a light teal or a green blue, I don't know. Anyway, it's a bedroom. It looks pretty nice. I like it. It's smaller than the other one, but it gets the job done. It sleeps 2 Sims, has some furniture, and it's a good bedroom. It's a solid bedroom. It's not gonna fall apart. That's for sure. I don't think that room is gonna fall off the house. It's a pretty solid bedroom. Solidly well built. It's not gonna go anywhere anytime soon. I hope not. Anyway, enough about that bedroom. We're moving on now to the bonus room. I don't really know what to call it. It's just basically a room with a fireplace, a pool table, and a whatever you call it, a bar, which you'll see. I guess you could call it like a man cave, even though it's probably for anyone. It could be a woman cave. Who knows? I don't know. It's just kind of a nice little extra room to have. So, a place where Sims can socialize if they want to, get a drink or watch TV. There's a TV there over the fireplace, and I also will put some seats in, and they can play pool, of course, as well. The bar technically kind of interferes with the grid of the pool table, but I think they're still usable. I hope both things are still usable. I don't know. I don't play test my houses because I'm too lazy to do that. I mean, this video took long enough to make anyway, so no way I'm playtesting it. That's for you to discover, see if it works. You know, that's your project. Your assignment is to go figure out if that works. But, no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, here I'm putting in a couple seats so someone can watch the pool game if they don't want to participate, or if they're waiting for their turn, they can sit down, because it'd be so horrible if they have to stand and actually put effort into doing stuff. Anyway, there's a couple bar stools there for the bar, and I think that's pretty much it. Yay! Now we're moving on now to the, the home theater, which is pretty cool. I really like this room a lot. It has a black ceiling as well, which you'll see in the screenshots at the end of the video. So it's so dark, and it's just so perfect. It's like there's red curtains on the walls, and it has the dark ceiling and the giant TV. It's just awesome. These chairs are kind of like sectional sofas. I think they came from late night, and they're kind of like meant for bars or whatever, because they kind of have that booth look to them. But I thought they worked well in this context, and you can see I kind of use them for these sectional sofas on the platform there, and so it's kind of raised up. I don't know what the purpose of that really is. I just thought it looked cool. And you have these dark walls, also with the curtains, which I'm going to put in now. Once I find the ones I want to use, there they are, and they don't stay green. I make them red because that'd be pretty awful to have those green curtains. Anyway, there's the red curtains because it's like the stereotypical kind of home cinema that you think of, that has like the dark red carpet, the dark red curtains, and has like the rows of kind of comfy leather color covered chairs. It just looks nice, and it has these little side tables here, so Sims can kind of place drinks or popcorn or whatever they want to on those. And it's really cool. I like this room. I don't think I've done I did do a home cinema in my Modern Mansion house build in The Sims 4, in that like Let's Build series. But this is the first one I've done in The Sims 3 in a while. There's also a game console there, so your Sims can actually play video games on that TV as well if they want to. So, pretty cool stuff. Also changed the white doors to dark brown so they don't stand out like that. And so that room's done. So now we're moving on to bathroom numero dos. This is the second bathroom I do, and it's very similar to the one upstairs, slightly different wall color, but otherwise it's pretty much the same thing. Has a shower, got a sink. The shower's not there yet. There's a shower. And I don't know, there's really no point in having a shower because there's no bedrooms on this level, but I guess if other Sims are using all the other bathrooms in the house somehow, this one's available. So, they could take a shower down here. Who knows? It might come in useful. I guess it's better than nothing being there, so, there you go. Also a nice stand-up mirror, some other things, some, thingamabobs and patty wax, and who knows what else, what other stuff they say. Who knows? Nice painting, though. It's a fancy little painting there. Pretty classy. And so actually this is pretty much the downstairs hallway done. Yeah, it is. So now we're moving on to the garage, which I talked about before because it's such a funky shape. Same thing happened with Woodland Place, I think was the name of my more recent, actually it was a couple months ago now, but that house build has also had a funky garage shape. So, you'd have to like drive in and like turn 90 degrees to like park comfortably if you have a bigger car than that one there. That car has to be at an angle too because it wouldn't fit straight because it would hit the garage door. So, it's alright. I just put some details in here. It's kind of like unfinished looking because it has like the stone. Actually, there's no stone anymore. But it actually has like the unfinished walls with like the peeling paint. Same thing with this room here, which is the laundry room / storage room. So I'd imagine like I guess a better word for it would be the utility room, or a better name for it would be the utility room, because it has like a sink, washer, dryer. It also has storage, and I'd imagine that in real life you'd probably have like your water heater and like your air conditioner or whatever. Not air conditioner, I was outside, but your heater and like your water heater, that kind of stuff would go down here. So it's obviously there's no such thing in the game as there's like an outdoor air conditioning unit in the game, which I forgot to use, but there's no like indoor water heaters and stuff like that. But I'd imagine that's where they would go, would be in this room, because it's kind of like a utility room, and it has all the stuff you'd need for utility stuff, I guess. There you go. Lovely. Finished. Beautiful. Magnificent. Moving on now to just fixing up the pool area. And that's the whole basement level finished. Now we get to move on to the second floor. Yippee! So up here I get to do another bathroom. This is bathroom number 3, and it has a sink, a toilet, a shower, and a very fancy tub. I like the tub because it has like the tile behind it with the columns on either side, which you'll see. Looks kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it's pretty much the same as the other bathrooms. That's what I tend to do with houses, is just kind of base all the bathrooms off each other. They kind of all look similar, because to me that just makes the most sense. I don't know. So you can see here, you have a nice tub there. You have a sink, a little plant in the corner, and some towels. I think I go with green. Yeah, I do. Green, some lovely green towels, just to kind of spruce it up a bit. It goes with the plant, I guess. And, yeah, it's a bathroom. It's like the one downstairs. What can I say more about it? It's just, yeah, it's a bathroom. Make of it what you will, I guess. I like it, though. I mean, it's a nice bathroom. It's a bathroom. It's also a nice bathroom. Yay, we get to do another bathroom. Well, that's exciting. So here's bathroom number 4. This is the last bathroom we do before the master bathroom, and it's the smallest one. It has just a tub shower. No, it's actually no tub. It has a shower and a sink and a toilet, and the largest window of any bathroom, I think, except for the master. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It has some purple towels as well, which adds a pop of color. You're gonna pop the color in the bathroom. I don't know. Got some color popping stuff. I don't know. What am I saying? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about the bathroom. It's just a bathroom. Oh, so exciting. Exciting bathrooms. Anyway, some nice flowers there, though. That's nice. And, yeah, once we're done with this bathroom, then we can move on to something hopefully more interesting. And, yeah. Okay, we're done. Cool. So, now we get to do the master suite. So, this is an interesting room. So, the master bedroom is really cool. It's basically all one room. So the master bathroom and the master bedroom is just one room pretty much. There's no door. I put some curtains in, so I'd imagine that in real life you would close the curtains to the bathroom, but in The Sims you obviously can't do that, so it's all open. I don't know how that's going to work with gameplay, because like if one Sim takes off their clothes and gets in the shower while someone else is in the bedroom, they might not be very comfortable with that, because it's technically... No, it is technically separate rooms, because there's walls with archways, so... I don't know. If you make a bathroom and have an archway instead of a door, so even though it's a separate room, but Sims can still see in, and it's like a bathroom, will they still get all uncomfortable? I don't know. I've never tried that. I've always put doors on bathrooms, so I don't know what happens when you don't. But anyway, there's some master bedrooms in real life that don't have doors to the bathroom. It's not it's unusual, but it's not never done before. But anyway, the color scheme of this bedroom is kind of like taupe, black, and like a purpley color, and also the carpet I used here is the first time I think I've ever used that default carpet. It's like the default carpet that I just use while I'm in the process of building. I just put it in all the rooms as a placeholder carpet, but I actually used it for the master bedroom. I did change the color of it, but I think it's the first time I've used that carpet. It actually turned out pretty well. I mean, I think it's fine. The master bedroom also has a nice fireplace and a television and a little dividing wall there where the bed is. And also, of course, it's a balcony, because what else would you expect on a house with thousands of balconies? But yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. I also like the little ottoman there at the end. So there's a little sofa there. It's a fancy bedroom. It's cool. It's a cool bedroom. It's the bedroom for the cool people. Yeah, and some tile, some nice black marble that kind of goes with the color scheme of the room. And yeah, I mean, it's a bedroom. It's a cool master bedroom. You have the rocking chair over here that your Sims can just rock and contemplate life, the meaning of life and stuff, and just get all existential while they rock away in their rocking chair. Who knows? Or they can just read a book if that's easier on the mind. Who knows? I don't know. Depends on what kind of personality your Sim has. Anyway, there's a painting. They can contemplate the painting and think, oh yes, what did the artist think when they painted this painting? Who knows? And actually, I think it's a painting of a naked Cupid or something, or some angel or something. So it's a little weird, but they can still contemplate it if they want, whatever. Anyway, we're moving on now to the master bathroom, which is kind of a funky shape. It's half square, half rectangle and half angled rectangle thing. I don't know, it's a weird shape. But you have the double sinks with the pink countertops. I'm still not so sure about the pink countertops, but I think it's a pretty good contrast to the black. It's the same color that's on the nightstands in the bedroom, so I just used it. The bathroom has a custom-built shower, so the shower is made out of walls and window segments, and then I used the shower piece thing from store. I think it's a thing from the store. It's like a shower with like it's just a shower head pretty much and a drain. You'll see what I mean, but it looks pretty good. I like using that for master bathrooms because it just looks cool. It's like a bigger, luxurious shower. So you'll see that. And that does mean there's no door to the shower, so in real life, I'd imagine that the water would just pour everywhere. And since there's no door to the bathroom, it would just like pour into the bedroom. But you know what? It's not real life, so it's okay. So yeah, you can see the shower there, which has the windows there and the little shower head with the soap thing, which is kind of cool. I also put some bottles that I would imagine in this context would be like shampoo and soap or stuff like, or lotion maybe, stuff like that. But I don't think that's what it really is. But let's just say that's what it is. So you can see them there on the wall. It's just a nice detail. I'm also going to put in some other stuff around the room, a bunch of details on the countertops and the things of that nature. That good stuff. There's the curtain I'm putting in now. So that would be, the theoretical privacy curtain that you could close. So it's kind of still open, but it's not a door, it's a curtain, which I think is cool, kind of, for a master bedroom. And here I'm just putting in some rugs on the floor and other things like that. Some towels, that Sims never used. It would be cool if Sims, when they were done washing their hands, they went and used a towel that was hanging nearby. Like if you put a towel on the wall near a sink, they'll go and dry their hands off on the towel. I don't know, maybe that's just a little bit too much detail. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, though. Anyway, they just put some curtains on the windows in the bathroom. And I believe that's that done. So now we're moving on to the closets, which basically just involves putting in some clothes racks. And I think that's it. So, yeah. Master Suite complete. Achievement unlocked. Yay. I don't know. There's really no achievement for making a master bedroom. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just expanding this little window bank just so it's even and centered over the doors below it. And now we're going to work on this guest bedroom here, which has a nice 4-poster bed, and it has a blue and green color scheme. What I really like about this room is the bedspread. I think it looks, the whole bed in general, this looks really cool. Like the bedspread and the pillows and the way it kind of just blends together. I think it looks nice. And you have these very minimalistic wall coverings and flooring, and I like this room a lot. It's a little cluttered because I cram a lot of big pieces of furniture into a kind of smaller room, but I think it looks nice. You have that armoire / wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. There's also a floor mirror and a plant. I also cram a sitting area in here somehow. So there's like a coffee table, a couch, a chair. I also put a little ottoman at the end of the bed. There's a lot of stuff in this room, but I think it turns out nicely. It looks pretty fancy, I guess. So there you can see the little sitting area. I just put some paintings in the other room. But anyways, like also a plumb bob wall covering there. Not wall covering, wall art thing. It's interesting. Also, there's the coffee table, the little sitting area. And yeah, I think Sims can still get in there. I'm not sure, but I think they maybe can. I have no idea. Again, I didn't play test this house. I just hope things work. And then if they don't, I guess it's for you to figure out. I'm sorry. There's a little ottoman there at the end of the bed, which I put in this kind of green color. So, yeah. I think we're just going to add some details in, of course. Actually, are we done? Oh, no, we're not. Oh, are we? Oh, we're done. Oh, wow, that was surprising. All right, so we're moving on down to the playroom, which has a nice fireplace. Also has a little overlooking balcony to like that bonus room below, which has the pool table in it. And that's so you can have the 2-story windows. I need to stop talking so fast. I don't know why. And it's like my brain moves faster than my mouth can, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why when I make these videos I talk so quickly. It's like there's no rush. I don't know. I'm trying to make it interesting for you guys, so I'm not like, and then there's a bookshelf, and there's a television, and there's a couple of beanbag chairs. That's boring, so I'm trying to make it a bit more interesting. So there you go. There's your beanbag chairs. It's also a fish tank, which is cool. I don't tend to put fish tanks in my houses. And, it's a nice little room. I don't tend to do playrooms. I don't think I've ever done a playroom before. So, I didn't really know what to put in here. There's a TV, there's a video game system. There's also some little toys, like for toddlers and stuff. Even though there's no place for a toddler to sleep in this house unless you change one of the bedrooms. But, the train set is cool. I like the train set. There's also just some toys on the floor and stuff. So, yeah, it works, I guess. It's a playroom, so yeah. It's cool. I like it. It's neat. It's nice. Okay, so there we go. Playroom is now done. So I'm just going to put some lights there in these dormers so they actually light up at night and look like there's rooms in there even though there's not. They're fake, really. Anyway, here's going to be one of the kids' rooms. I would kind of classify this room as going to be more of a teens room. I don't do the bunk beds in this room. I put those in the other room because they looked way too small for this large room. They work much better in the small bedroom next door. But anyway, this is going to be a teens room. I mean, you could make it whatever you want, I guess. It could be a kid's room, I suppose. There's posters on the walls. It kind of goes for is it pink? I think a reddish pink color scheme. It's more red with like a soft pink. So you can see there. There's also a balcony, of course. Plenty of balconies on this house, like I said many times. There's also some nice lamps there and a fancy swoopy mirror as well. And yeah, so I also put in a little seating area as well, and a little. Actually, I do an interesting mirror thing here. So I put like a wall mirror and then another one on top that kind of looks like it's like those protruding parts there, or I don't know, it looks kind of cool, those two mirrors stacked on top of one another. I think it's interesting. There's poster number 1, there's poster number 2, there's poster number 3, so plenty of posters in this room, so that kind of gives it that teen kind of vibe, I guess. There's also a little chair there, and some curtains over the doors. I don't think Sims would be using that balcony anyway, so, just cover it with curtains. It looks nicer that way. I also put a rug in, of course. I think it's blue, which is actually an interesting color choice for that room, but whatever. I also put some crap on the floor just because I wanted to make it a little messy, and, some stuff on the dresser there. And I think that's pretty much this room done, so that's exciting. Moving on now to the other bedroom. So this is kind of I would classify this as a kid's room for sure. It kind of goes for more of a, what's the word? Nautical theme. Like when you have that bedspread on the top bunk, which kind of has the skull and crossbones and like the anchors and stuff, and the colors, the blue colors too, and also there's a shark beanie bag pillow. A chair. Sorry, there it is, the shark chair. I think that's so cool. I like that chair. So it kind of makes it seem a little bit more nautical. Like you also have that picture with the swordfish and stuff, and also some other stuff on the walls as well. It kind of has a kid's room. Again, it could be a teen's room as well, but I classify it more as a kid's room. It's a bunk bed, so two kids could sleep in this room if they wanted to, or if you wanted to, I guess. It's not really up to the Sims, is it? It's kind of sad. Nothing's up to the Sims. The poor Sims. Although they can do stuff by themselves, but they tend to not do very interesting things by themselves. So it's kind of just boring. They're boring, sad little existences. Oh, okay, that's depressing. Let's move on. So there's also some toys and stuff in there, and that's pretty much the interior done. Are we done? Wow, the interior's done. So we're almost done with this house build. That's unbelievable. This has been such a long journey to make this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be some screenshots coming up I hope you stick around for. And, it was fun to make this house. I really love it. It turned out quite amazingly. That's not a word. Amazingly a word? I think maybe it is. I don't know. It's quite an amazing house, though. So I'm just doing some outdoor lighting. I'm putting wall lights and other lights around the house. And I'm also going to just paint all the areas where Sims can't go black, because I just like that, because it kind of, they look like they're just kind of like cleaned up, and like there's kind of like voids that Sims can't go, as opposed to having like all the unfinished walls and floors and stuff. I just prefer it to paint it like nice and black, and it just looks nice. I like it. It looks good. It looks clean and simple, and like those are the areas that you can tell aren't, rooms. It just looks good. Fabulous. Anyway, so I just did that. I always do that. It's a common thing I do. And I'm just also going to put a little outdoor living area as well, which is really cool. So this is the last thing I think I do. So we have a little loungers there up top here, and I also going to put in a little couch here and facing the outdoor TV. And I also get an umbrella that goes over it, so I guess, I don't know, if you don't want to get sunburned, and then you have the umbrella. So, it just looks nice. I quite like it. I don't tend to do outdoor living areas. There's no outdoor dining area, though, which is kind of sad. I don't know. There wasn't really any room, so it's outdoor living area, I guess. It's also, I put a grill in, though, so that might make up for it. I don't know. Anyway, a wicker rug. I like the look of wicker rugs outside. I highly doubt, I guess, yeah, there's wicker rugs, I'd imagine, or something similar. Like, it'd be like weave, really, a fabric kind of weave. But that's kind of what it looks like. Anyway, we're pretty much done here, so I hope that you enjoyed. I have no idea when it's actually going to end, so I'll just keep blabbering on until the video just ends. So, yeah, anyway, check out my channel if you're so inclined. Subscribe if you want to. That'd be amazing. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of the video. And yeah, and stuff is gosh damn it, I always mess it up. Okay, you know, it's okay. I'm sure you don't mind that I messed it up. It's just a little mistake, you know. No biggie. Wow, I was way off, wasn't I? Oh, no biggie. Just a few minutes off, you know, whatever. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I think we're done now, hopefully, and you can enjoy. Oh, actually, we're not done. I have to paint the underneath all the walls. Then we'll be done. I promise you. I hope. Otherwise, I'll have to. My promise will be false. Oh no. Anyway, I'll see you next time.